Alright, hello. We're finally back, and we're finally gonna finish this game off. Okay, again, there was a lot of real-life stuff going on, so I had to take a little break, but we're here now, and I've decided that I'm gonna try and slay her in the end. I'm not very happy about this decision, but since we saved her the first time, we saved her once and for all. Now we're gonna slay her because, I don't think anyone. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched too many playthroughs of this game, but I don't know. I want to know what happens. I want to see what happens. So, let's see. I guess. The narrator was right. I have to remember where I am now. you are, you are the long quiet, as vast and oh right. I struggled with this word before. Nascent? 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 Nascent. God. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Oh yeah, I got got an achievement for the bringing the beast. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. I beg to differ.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
It's so weird. This game is so weird.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Uh... I don't even remember what choices I made before. I've missed you too. She unfurls the endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Let me save it first, just in case. I want to save it just in case if something goes wrong. I don't know what. I don't know what could possibly go wrong now, you know? I'm the long quiet. I don't know. I don't
Names are
really know
their
what that means.
attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice. God, there's so many. There's too many. Too many choices. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led me to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. You are the venom. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Within, you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way into your pores. A nest of things devouring within things devouring.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that one. Not a fan.
But even when dissolved, you gifted me a life. Perhaps it was fear that drove you. Perhaps it was compassion. But the outcome of an act matters more than its intentions. There is a natural order to the cycle of things sustaining things. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is our relationships that give us form and substance.
Okay. Address this vessel's statement directly. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Done nothing but lecture me. Let's try to appeal to our shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation. But that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Oh my god.
I kill you. You kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you. You kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you without a second thought, and when you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away. You can continue to appeal to her shared Your shared humanity has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other over and over. Wait. Again and again and again. I completely just, like, skipped that part of my brain. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore. I don't know, let's try arguing my independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
I mean, it wasn't, yeah, that wasn't a really good point.
A trick behind
On
your
my
back
part.
and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Because, you can argue that, like, oh, I've existed without you, but, like, this entire game has been them both killing each other over and over again, so technically speaking, she does kind of exist while he exists, so. And it all led to this anyway. So, you know, it was a bad argument.
Forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Now, let's address this vessel's statement directly. Let's see here. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there is no difference between growth and decay. I have already come so far. What more is there left for me to see? With time, we could have been better. But you betrayed me. What potential was left for either of us to rise above? Now let's try this first one. There are no endings, there are no limits.
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover. I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible. The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color.
Also, I just noticed that we're seeing these from her perspective. Like, I noticed it, but I just didn't even register what was going on. But yeah, we're seeing these choices that we made, the routes that we've taken now from her perspective, seeing, you know, and her thoughts on it. I noticed it, I just didn't register in my brain. That's what we were seeing until just now. In other words, I saw it. I didn't notice it, but my brain did.
You
Feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Address this vessel's... okay. It was beautiful. It was meaningless. Neither of us could ever truly win. It was unnecessary. We could have worked together to build something better. We didn't have to hurt each other. Yeah, it was meaningless. Neither of us could have ever truly win.
So bleakly nihilistic. Is death the end, or is it the birth of something new?
If you cannot find meaning in living, how will you find meaning if you strip me from existence? A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Oof. That first one is basically just straight up saying, like, I'll kill you now. Let me save it here. Again, I'll just keep using new saves. I just want to see what you can say when you address the vessel's statement directly. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. It felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. Yeah, I want to see what happens if you just straight up say, like, no, I'm gonna destroy you now. I did rise far above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now, as I destroyed you then.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. That is something that we can try here. Yeah, see, slay the princess. Well, all of these are Slay the Princess. Well, okay, not all of them, but... Jeez, there's so many. There's so many choices to do in this game. It's just... It's insane. It's easy to believe... And, okay, what I was trying to say before is that, that might be the way to kill her, is that you just have to believe you can. That's how it's been going for all this entire game, you know? So if we can believe that she is capable of dying, we could potentially do it. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go. Let me explore. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you. But how do we leave? I can't let this happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess. I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Slay the princess. Or we can go with, I have no, wait. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. Okay, I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Did I? That's the thing, it's been so long that I don't remember what choices I've made. So I don't know if I clicked this one before, but let's see what it says.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, so now he's here. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else? Yeah, maybe we can get the voice of the Smitten back here. Maybe he has some good ideas on how to defeat her. You know what I'm saying? I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
See, I don't know if I'm able to take the dagger this time.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Or take the blade. Oh my god. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm gonna kill her. I feel so bad. This is gonna suck. But you know what? I'm doing it for the choices, okay? For the playthrough. I'd like that for old time's sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Alright. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, kinda sad to see him go. Let's see, I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
We'll see how
The
this
stairs.
works out.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
What's the harm? What's the harm in just sitting with her, you know? We could still slay her. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you were out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
But the question is, who's the real one? You know what I'm saying? Who's the true princess? Is it just her like this, or she was created to be this way due to her splitting up like that? You know what I mean? The true her is probably still just the god version of her. You know what I mean? It's pretty messed up if I had to put words to it. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what other options there are. Again, let's save it here. Let's just save it here. Why not? Just keep saving. It'll delay the inevitable. I don't, what are we going to do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going back, we're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? Okay, let's do it. I believe in us. So that's why everything just sort of cut off, I assume. The first time when I left with her peacefully, I think that's... Sorry about that. My microphone stopped working, so I had to go fix that. Hopefully it's still working now. It says that it's working. It's showing that it's working now. Hopefully, I don't ruin anything. Let me just, once again, let me save it. Just in case. And then we'll have to split this into 2 parts, this finale into 2 parts if I, you know, just cut out the rest of this. Hopefully it works though. Okay, let's see. Where do we leave off? What, would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
We're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
This is really cool. I do love this narrative. Because technically we have done it before. Like, this has literally happened before. In that ending, we decided to leave. Which reset everything. Back to square one. They have no memory of it, but we as the player do. The player and whoever else is watching this. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if, when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? Okay, how do you know that things won't end worse? I'll try that one.
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually, something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Alright. I've delayed it enough. Should I say, I'm sorry, but I can't do that, and then slay her? Or should I just slay her? Without a single word. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm just, this is too sad. I don't wanna actually do it, but I am very curious to see what happens. I'll just be the cold one and just do it. Slay
So
the
this is
princess.
really it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either. Because I actually, just a little bit. I want to be more apologetic about it. Let's see, which ones did I do again? Okay, here we go. I just wanted to see if she says anything different. If you say this, I'm sorry, but I can't do that, and then Slayer?
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me,
Alright.
I hope it works out.
Alright, I guess that was it. That was the only difference, but still, I think it's a slightly nicer if you actually say sorry, you know? It's a bit nicer, but, you know, the result's still the same.
Despite our
Unfortunately.
differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
That is very sad. In short, it is very sad. Okay. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what... Yeah, I just read this. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. Small part of her is with us. Or just... No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. Oh. Oh no. She's just gone now. Oh man. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Yeah, that is kind of the point. The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from within its hibernation, and you feel and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You could feel the glass of of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Uh-oh. What is that? And then, the shattering. You are free. And before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality. One forged by your will. And by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
Oh. The voices came back. Uh-oh.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we?
Well, I got the we won ending, I guess.
We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
I knew it. I was like, he's gonna be devastated that we killed her.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
I knew it. It's like, if anyone here would be upset that we killed her, it would be him.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
Wow. A new and unending dawn. Well, we did it. We got the, I win ending. And, I don't know, it kind of feels bad, but I guess, you know. Our song. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. This is a cool idea for this type of game, to be like, here's the soundtrack, but like specifically the songs in order from like your specific playthrough. You know? Like, these are all of the songs that you should have in like a playlist for this specific playthrough. And it's kind of a cool idea, especially for a game with this many choices and these many endings and stuff. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. How do I take a screenshot again? Is that just S? Oh yeah, there you go. Well, there you go. I'm probably not going to, but you know what? Could be interesting to see. Could be interesting to look at the songs in this, you know. And these are all just the ending stuff. You could do that right now. Make your playlist. Play your other games. Return to the main menu. See, everything's back to normal now. Everything is back to normal. So yeah, now I got a little bit of this. There's still so many. We didn't... There's still so many. Return to your beginning and slay her once and for all. See, that's the one we got. Oh my god. It's okay. The music might be a little loud, but... So yeah, that is Slay the Princess. And I'm probably going to still play this on my own time and just get a bunch of the other, you know, choices and stuff. But I'm probably done with this game for the channel, though, because it's been so long. You know, I'm ready to play other things, but but this was a great game. I really, really love the concept. I love how many choices there are. It really is just like, it could just be your game, pretty much. That's another reason why I'm not continuing, because if you've watched this playthrough and you're interested to see what the other choices are, so there's so many. There's so many that I did not get to, and there's a lot that, like, even with the choices that I did make, there are still choices within those choices that I still haven't done. You know, there's so many of them that, like, if you're interested, if you've watched this playthrough and you're interested to see more of this game, then you should definitely play it. Maybe you can get some choices that I didn't even think about, you know? So yeah, and just the concept of like the quote-unquote like horror villain that she is, kind of. She's not really a villain. It's a lot more complicated than that, you know, but like, for the sake of the argument here, she's for the sake of simplicity, we could just call her like a horror monster, I guess. Just the concept of a monster in a horror game that basically, or any type of story, that reflects whatever you think of her. She basically becomes what people perceive her as. So if you think she's capable of being, you know, a literal goddess that can just destroy everything and everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's supposed to happen at the break in the, in the music, but I messed around, so. Anyway, hope that didn't jump scare you just then, but anyway, that also, saying the word reflects there also made me realize about the importance of that mirror thing, you know? The whole mirror stuff and you being the thing that she reflects off of, you know? Technically speaking, metaphorically speaking. What you perceive her as, she becomes, you know? Whoa, I didn't see this one. There's a new menu. A new image for the menu. So yeah, I don't know. I really loved it. And there's so much more that we didn't even see. I don't know, I don't know what else to say. The artwork is amazing, the characters are great, the music is incredible. It's just a really unique, cool game. And apparently this isn't even the original, this is the pristine cut, which added a lot more stuff. Apparently the original just Slay the Princess didn't have all of it. It still had a bunch of choices, but, you know, there's even more in this one. So I'm glad I got to, you know, deal with that. I'm glad I got to experience some of that. But for now, that's gonna be the end. Thank you all for watching and being patient while I finally finish this game off. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. There might be another long gap before I play something else, but I've got my eye on a couple of other games here and there that I would like to play for the channel, but for now, we'll end it on a melancholy, you know, way. Again, it felt really bad doing it, but I felt like slaying her for the ending here, for the finale, was appropriate, because that kind of finishes off the story in that way, that we just win, and then that's it, you know? So yeah, that'll be it. I tried to end this already 20 times, but this will be the ending. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.